episode. This is just a live stream. I'm sure Rumble, it'll finally send it to Rumble 5 minutes in.
It's so behind.
You got a tight ship over there?
Dude, Rumble's the worst. If I'm like 2 minutes late, Rumble will be like, I guess the stream didn't happen. And then it just kills the stream.
Well, Tony, they got to get through like 13 commercials for some version of ivermectin or whatever it's called that they can pump into your system.
Oh wait, we're live. We love Rumble.
Oh yeah, best place ever.
Rumble is great. How is everyone doing today? Sorry for the delays. Adam was trying to record on his phone. Like,
don't do this. Don't put that on me, Tony.
Tony's head was too big. It affected his Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, we were all.
Well, that was great that Mint stopped by. Yeah, hello everyone, and welcome to this shit show. Today we're going to talk about the stuff that got announced at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. I almost said 2014.
That's okay.
In the future.
That's okay.
2024. It's gonna be great. I have Joey C here. Adam is here for most of the stream. Mint will probably be leaving in 10 minutes.
Ribbit.
And she's a frog for some reason. I usually do these alone. I'm glad I got my good friends to join me this time.
I thought this was going to be on the main Hack the Movies channel. Just want to throw that out there. Didn't know this was the B squad of Hack the Movies.
Both channels are monetized, so please send in some super chats. We love super chats. But yeah, San Diego Comic-Con, something I used to love and would look forward to, and now I'm just like, I don't care. But yeah, let's go over some of the news here. Did any of you follow this over the weekend, or are you adults?
What news?
Casually.
I just know of the Robert Downey thing. That's
yeah.
Now, everything else is going to be a surprise, I think, which is exciting for me.
Okay, well, we're not going to talk about the Chris Evans thing. Let's see. The Fantastic Four movie has a new name. It has a new name. I didn't even know it had an original name. I just thought it was Fantastic Four.
Now it's Agatha All Along or something like that.
That show's going through like 10 titles.
That was the joke, though.
Huh?
That was the point, though, I think, with Agatha All Along.
No, jokes are funny if you explain them.
Oh, okay.
It's the rule of comedy.
Oh, sorry, Tony. I forgot.
You say the joke
Tony,
16 times. It's the rule of 16. What was that, Mint?
You're such a comedian. Tell me
Thank
more.
You. Okay, Fantastic Four. It's a movie I was excited for, and then they cast Pedro Pascal, and I went, oh, no, I'm fucking done. But apparently it has a title, First Steps. Do we care about this title?
Steps?
I don't think so. That
Adam,
seems a little good.
You care about this title?
This is what it's called? Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like a Muppet Babies spin-off show.
Learning how to walk or something?
Yeah, exactly. It sounds like Rugrats First Steps the movie or something.
That's funny, actually.
These are really timely references. Rugrats and Muppet Babies. Everybody knows these things.
Both those shows came back recently, okay?
Did they? Okay.
But it's geared toward like 5-year-olds. So that this new generation can't watch this stream, and old people have forgotten about this.
It would actually be awesome if they were babies. Fantastic Four. Pedro Pascal's playing like a 6-year-old. I guess that's not a baby, but you know what I mean.
It's funny for every
them with or without the powers, though.
It's gonna be them with, and it's like in a 60s kind of world.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff about this I'm excited for because I actually like the Fantastic Four, but then they put Pedro Pascal in it, and I'm like, you ruined it. Everything else is great. And then Galactus is in it, and he's going to be a good giant, like a big giant dude. I'm like, awesome. And they're like, and Lady Silver Surfer. And I'm like, what the fuck? You guys were almost there. You were almost there for it being perfect. Why do you keep dropping the ball on this?
Wait, they're starting with Galactus. Isn't Galactus the big bad of the, like one of the strongest, most powerful things in the MCU?
Kind of, yeah. He's kind of one that you want to like build up to, I guess.
Yeah, I would think, but
well, I mean, MCU wise, like he eats planets, and in the MCU, we've had like multiple characters threaten entire universes. So I guess Galactus, in comparison, is not that big of a deal now.
Yeah, and the last time we saw Galactus, it was just a smoke cloud above the city in Silver
Adam,
Surfer.
do you forget the last minute fix they tried to do with that movie?
Didn't they kind of try to put a face in there or something?
Yeah, inside the cloud was like a fiery Galactus in his shape, and then you saw his shadow, and that was like very loud. They're like, we don't have time to do a giant guy. This is all we got.
Fantastic.
So I don't care about the title, whatever. But this is the big news. And Adam, I know you did a whole video on this. We are now getting Avengers Doom's Dynasty. That's what I think they should have called it. And they should have stamped Doom over Kang just to make it really lazy. Yes, Doomsday. Like the most expensive movie ever made.
I was not following your joke at all until you said that.
Should be Kang's Dynasty, but then they just scribbled in green crayon Doom.
I love that. That's great. And that would actually be really funny, Tony. And then you have like Deadpool's the one doing it. So
That would be fucking awesome.
That'd be great.
Yeah, and guys, the Russo brothers are back. They're coming back for Avengers again. And guys, we got Robert Doomy Jr.
He's dooming up a storm.
Huh?
He's dooming up a storm. I think it makes sense. What do you think?
I mean, it's definitely desperate that they're bringing him back. The MCU has reused actors for different roles before, but like one of those roles is always like a minor character. Like Mahershala Ali was what's his face in Luke Cage season 1, and now he's going to be Blade 10 years from now when they finally make that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, Robert Downey is like a big one. I'm like, oh wow, you're bringing him back as a new character, and I guess in this universe, Victor Von Doom just looks like Tony Stark. I don't think it's supposed to be Tony Stark. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, from what I heard, it's not supposed to be a variant of Tony Stark. It's supposed to be straight up Victor Von Doom. He's playing a brand new character. There was the wise guys in the comments being like, oh, how profound, an actor playing a different character. Like, yeah, I don't think it's quite that simple. Jackasses. He's played Iron Man like 10 times. He's ingrained in our brains that he's he's Tony Stark. So to just have him be Doom, I don't know. It seems like it's desperate. It's pathetic. He's like, what is he, like 59, 60 now? And he's only like 5'8". Not really the intimidating Doom that, you kind of expect there to be. Well, also, is he going to have his mask on the whole time? Because then what the hell's the point of having Robert Downey if he's going to wear the mask?
That is the weird thing. Like, is it just going to be a voice role mostly? Like, what were you saying?
I think he's going to do a good job because Robert Downey Jr. is a pretty damn good actor.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking Downey. I think Downey's fantastic. I love that guy. I'm
excited to see how he does a different character because you are right. He is very ingrained in the Marvel universe. He is Iron Man. I see his face and I see, Iron Man. Mm-hmm. He's like central to MCU. I'm curious to see how he does this, like how he portrays Doom before judging the decision. That's like kind of I'm holding back,
Here's what I'm hoping. Because if you actually read the comics, like Dr. Doom has like all these burns and stuff, and he wears the mask kind of 24/7. And the Jessica Alba movies decided just not to do that. And I don't know what the fuck happened in that last movie. He was like a space alien or something.
Yeah, he was a space alien.
But like the success of Deadpool, where Ryan Reynolds will be in the mask most of the movie and have burns and rarely show his face. Will Robert Downey, based on how well that does, will he be like, all right, then I'll just wear the mask and rock the burns? Or is he going to be like, no, I'm too pretty. Please show my face. That's the question.
I mean, I feel like he has to be shown. Otherwise, what's the point of paying him? Yeah. I would imagine an insane amount of money and stock options
to not show his face.
Right.
That is so stupid.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, though, I don't really care.
That's where I'm at too.
It might be fine. It seems pretty desperate. It almost seems like we brought the Emperor back for Star Wars 9. Will you guys like that? And everyone went, no.
Yep.
That's kind of stupid.
Has that ever been done before? I'm trying to think of another movie where the hero becomes the villain in a way later picture as a different character. I don't think that's ever been even attempted. Yeah, that's like that's like Tom Cruise's Ethan Hunt coming back in Mission Impossible 15 as a villain.
Actually, no,
Ethan Hunt.
Do you mean just actor or character? Because you actually...
I mean actor playing a new character.
Oh, a new character. I want to say if we go far enough back in Hollywood, like probably one of the Universal monster movies, because they reused actors all the time.
Yeah,
but not on this big of a scale. Like I don't know. But yeah, I don't really care about that. They showed the teaser footage, but it's all cell phone footage, and it looks like shit.
Sure.
The Thunderbolts.
Oh,
Marvel's kinda Suicide Squad. It's got what's his face, the red Captain America from Black Widow, Florence Pugh, what's his face, the Kurt Russell's son. They're all teaming up and they're going on missions, and Elaine from Seinfeld is sending them out on missions. This has been like the one actual thing the MCU's been kind of building up to.
What are the Thunderbolts? Get out!
Like
that was for you, Tony. It was only for you.
Thank you. People have said like the MCU recently is like directionless. Well, they were trying Kang, that didn't work. But the one thing they have been building up is this whatever her name is, Elaine from Seinfeld, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, her putting a team together. I mean, it was introduced in like garbage shows like Falcon and Winter Soldier and the Lady Black Panther movie, which I don't even think anyone remembers anymore.
Yeah, she's like she's like the evil Nick Fury. Yeah, evil Nick Fury. She's assembling a crew.
But I mean, I like all the actors they have for it. They're bringing back some characters who've disappeared, like Ghost from Ant-Man 2. She's coming back. And the Winter Soldier's in it.
One of the weakest villains in MCU history, Ghost.
But yeah, the Winter Soldier's in it, so he's going to continue his feud with John Walker, the U.S. agent. I think they're going to start calling him now.
Sure.
Actually, you know what? Even though I'm like lukewarm on MCU stuff, I actually care about this. I'd like to see what they do with this.
You just want to see Florence Pugh. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I have a lot of other options to see Florence Pugh. I don't need to watch a Marvel movie.
All right. But you like the voice, you like the character. I'm with you though. This looks like it has potential to be fun. Kind of a Guardians of the Galaxy meets Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad. Not Suicide Squad.
The
Suicide Squad.
Put the.
What do you think, Joey? Are you on board for this? Do you care about this?
Yeah, because I think one of the articles said they were casting a high-tech militia group for them to take on. And I don't know, I kind of dig that. They haven't revealed the group or what it's going to be, but I could go. I'm not burned out at all from high-tech militia groups. So that's in my wheelhouse.
And the director, Jake Schreier, did Robot and Frank and Paper Towns, which I think are indie dramas. So Marvel's learned nothing. They're still getting people.
Tony.
Yeah.
Perfect time to talk about robots.
Yeah. As you're roboting out.
Am I still a robot?
And frozen.
Hang on. There's a glimmer of hope there.
Still.
Yeah, I'll take over for you. Let me get
I'm not frozen on my end.
You're good now.
Oh, no,
I'm good now?
Yeah, you're good now.
The weird thing is on my end, it's never frozen. I don't know what's going on. Okay.
You're good now.
The point I was making is that the director, I'm looking at two like low budget indie dramas, and Marvel has once again went, here's $1 bajillion, make a cartoon action movie.
Nice.
Why do they keep doing this? Why do they keep doing this?
Wait, how much was it?
Huh?
Did you say how much it was?
No, I just threw out like a bullshit number, but I assume it's way more expensive than anything else they've done. And it has more action than anything else they've done.
Budget. I know there's been a substantial reshoot, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's got a lot of money behind it. I don't see anything with my advanced searching that I've been doing here in the last 4 seconds on Google. So I guess we don't know. Okay, keep going, Tony. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
They apparently showed more footage from...
$150 million.
Is that what it is?
$150 million budget.
He could have made 10,000 Paper Towns.
You must have used Ask Jeeves to find that, because I Googled it and came up with nothing.
So yeah, apparently they showed more footage of Captain America: Brave New World and Harrison Ford. More footage of Harrison Ford being the Red Hulk in it.
Not my Captain America. Not my Captain America.
Look,
Captain America.
I'm really rooting for Anthony Mackie. I like him as the Falcon. I wanted him to be Captain America. The show just wasn't very good, but I kept saying maybe the movie will win me over, but they've reshot this thing like 5 times.
He has to take the damn serum at some point, right? Because it looked like in the trailer he throws the table with one arm like 50 feet across the room. I just can't get behind the idea of this guy being Captain America and not having any super soldier abilities. It just seems silly.
Yeah,
I'm with you there. I feel like he does better as a flying character.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they made him keep his wings, so he still has a little bit of his own identity.
So he has the wings and now the shield.
Yes.
That feels a little too OP. They have to
It's too OP.
What if he also had Iron Man's blasters and Thor's hammer? Would that be
barely, how is he even throwing that shield? It's got to weigh a ton, isn't it? Basically adamantium.
Well, dude, that was a problem I had with even like the first Avengers movie. They're like, Captain America is a super athletic super soldier, but then like Hawkeye and Black Widow are doing the exact same kind of flippy shit that he does. I'm like, okay, well, what's so important about him?
And I've always had a problem with Black Widow and Hawkeye too. It's like at some point just put these idiots in Iron Man suits. Why are they still running around with no like shielding or anything? Come on.
Okay, so I really wanted this movie to be good. They've reshot it a shit ton of times. I think Giancarlo Esposito is now the villain, and he didn't get cast until like 2 months ago, and they started shooting this movie like 2 years ago. Joey C. Seth Rollins was in this movie, and I think he's been cut out. The wrestler Seth Rollins. He's
no
fucking
gone. Way.
But don't worry, guys. This movie is going to address everyone's question.
Really?
What happened to that giant body from the end of Eternals that was coming out of the earth? We're going back to it, guys. Are you excited?
Nope.
Adam, are you excited to return to the giant body coming out of the earth in Eternals?
Why now?
I don't know, but
makes
apparently they're going to be fighting over it or something. Mint, I know the Eternals was your favorite movie. You loved it so much. Are you excited that they're following up on it?
The giant body, is that the only part that is really the part that is the memorable and the only important part of the Eternals? Because nothing of that movie is in my memory.
That is already a mistake. You're like, oh wait, you're following up on something that happened in the Eternals? No one fucking saw that movie or remembers it.
It's one of like maybe 3 Marvel standalone movies that hasn't gotten a sequel, and it doesn't sound like it's going to. I don't even know if there is 2 other ones, because Shang-Chi obviously has a sequel in the works. What else is there?
There is a sequel for Shang-Chi. The Shang-Chi is underrated.
Yeah, it's good. I like that movie. I like the actor.
I hate that movie.
I thought it was fine, and Awkwafina's in it, so if I can get past her being in the movie, it's doing something right.
Oh, but don't worry, guys. The big robot thing coming out of the earth, they confirmed that it's made out of adamantium, so they're already planting the seeds for.
And there it is.
Yeah,
there it is.
There you go. But apparently there was more footage of the Red Hulk fighting, and now there's a new Falcon. It's a Latino Falcon now. Okay. Do you guys care about Captain America: Brave New World?
What's brave about it?
Yeah.
I care because my son Connor is a massive Red Hulk fan. He's a kid, so he thinks he's red, so he's better and he's edgier. So we're gonna be going day fun. Do I think it's gonna be any good? I didn't actually mind the Captain, whatever the hell that show is called, Bucky and the Falcon.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, you lost it like all these shows halfway through. It just kept getting worse, but I like those 2 characters, so I think this could be okay. It looks like it's going to be more in line with Winter Soldier and more of the Russo style. At least that's what it appears to be going for. Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic, I guess.
Okay. How about you, Mint?
Okay.
Wait, could you please repeat the question?
Do you care about Captain America: Brave New World?
Oh yeah, I made that joke. Was it so brave? Not really. I don't care.
Mint, are you saving your A game for the other stream you're about to do in like 2 minutes? Is that what's going on?
It's just that like I don't know what's gonna happen in it. So I haven't seen the trailer. I want to see a trailer before I get my hypes
There's
up.
a trailer that's out.
Yeah, the trailer.
My
Well, I'm not
hype
gonna
up.
watch it unless it's in my face.
Okay. Jesus Christ, but
And if it's pushed in front of me, I'll watch it. I'm not
Joey C, are
gonna
you
go
gonna
out of my
go-
way.
Joey C, are you going to go on a campaign saying release the Seth Rollins cut? Are you going
You're
to do that?
fucking right. I am. I have to. Seth.
For those of you who don't know,
man.
Seth Rollins is a pretty big WWE wrestler, and I think this would have been like a really big break for him film wise. And I think he's been cut out of the movie. I'm like, that's gotta
Which
fucking suck.
character would have he been?
I have no idea.
But also, I think they filmed his part like years ago.
Yeah, the whole movie has changed. I would have cared about this movie, but knowing how much of a shit show it is, I no longer care about it.
Yeah.
I will say I do care about this. This looks cool as shit. They did a
it
drone
does.
show,
Yeah.
and they made it look
That
like
is cool.
Galactus. Look at that. Look how fucking cool
Not
that
only
is.
just Galactus,
Huh?
not only just Galactus, but also Wolverine. I saw
did Wol-
this. I saw it on Hugh Jackman's Twitter. He was posting a video of Wolverine, and it had like retractable claws.
That's
You guys,
fucking cool.
you guys like
actually.
these drone sort of things in place of fireworks? Where do you guys land on this?
It's
I
a
think
pretty
fireworks
good thing.
are. I think fireworks are stupid. So yeah, anything that's less noisy than obnoxious douchebags lighting fireworks at 3 a.m. I'm
I
good
mean,
with.
as somebody with noise sensitivity, I gotta agree. Fireworks are pretty cool, but also I like you have to be so accurate with the drones, and there's specific shades of color. So not only do you have to be accurate, you also have to be accurate and make sure that each like light is is the same on all other drones, so they produce the same color and they're programmed correctly. So I think it's a big old
Exactly.
feat. And I appreciate the craftsmanship behind it.
It's true.
Joey C, do you want to buy
Technology.
some fireworks this weekend and shoot them off?
Yep, in front of Adam's house.
Yeah, we'll go to Adam's house
Yeah,
at
okay,
3
cool.
a.m. and then
Oh
we'll
man,
leave
I would love
blue
if you did
bags
that. I would
everywhere.
love if you did that.
Right
Do
when
it,
he
do it
starts
in
his
my
live
do it in my
stream.
driveway, and I'll make sure I'm in my car, ready to go.
I'm gonna put them all in a blue bag, light them off, and I'm gonna leave the blue bag.
The blue bag. Holy crap, Tony! I have a big announcement. The blue
Yep.
bag is gone from my neighbor's house. It's gone. The nightmare is behind me.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Keep in mind, I don't even live over there anymore, but I drive by once in a while.
I saw your video that you stalked that poor man's house
Stock is a
bag.
heavy word. I wouldn't use that word.
after a hurricane. You went over there. And you're like,
I had to. It's kind of like
Okay.
in Twister when a tornado hits and you go to the town to make sure everybody's okay. I did kind of the opposite of that with this annoying neighbor's blue bag. I wanted to make sure it was gone.
Okay, so that's it for Marvel, I think. Next up, they put out a new Transformers 1 trailer. I didn't watch the
Cool.
trailer, but this comes out a day after my birthday. Maybe I can ruin my birthday by going to see this.
Tony, this looks like it's for babies.
It does.
And I'm not saying that to be like a douchebag. It literally looks like it's made for the Paw Patrol kind of age group. And that's fine. It's something for the little ones. But let's not pretend this is anything other than like a tiny kids movie.
Yeah, but that's confusing because they have CG Transformers like shows already on like Netflix and stuff. I'm like, why do you feel the need to do this? Like the last
They made a Paw Patrol movie, Tony.
They
made a
did.
Paw Patrol
That's
movie.
true. But this isn't connected to that. But I guess Transformers, it could just be anything. But then like the kids are going to be bored because they're going to be like, when does he turn into Bumblebee? When does he turn into Optimus Prime?
There he goes.
Perfectly.
Wow,
on
he
cue with
only robots
again.
out when he's talking about robots.
It's wild.
Tony,
He has-
I think you need to stop talking about robots.
He's like a robot filter or something that activates. Tony Formers, robot voice disguise.
Am I still a robot?
Now you are a tornado of shit right now. You're glitching out. Your voice is gone.
I think instead of watching this Transformers movie, you should go watch the Transformers the movie, the one from the 80s, like the
one with
first one.
Yeah, with the Weird Al
Okay.
Yankovic song and whatnot.
Can
Yeah.
you hear me?
We can hear you.
We can hear you, certainly.
Is it a robot?
No.
That sounds
It's
pretty good.
normal.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
so.
Okay, I realize there's this little icon of like poor connection is unstable.
Yeah.
It's asking about my Wi-Fi, but I'm not on fucking Wi-Fi. I'm hardwired in. What the fuck?
I've been hearing good things about a different streaming thing instead of StreamYard. I forgot what it's called, but maybe we should try it out sometime, Tony. I'll get the info for you. I've been hearing good things about this secret streaming service.
The icon went away, so am I good
stream
now?
back you are good now.
I am normal. Okay, when I see that icon, I'm going to turn my webcam off, and maybe that'll help.
That sounds good.
Or just keep it off. Either way, either one.
So yeah, does anyone care about the animated prequel movie about Megatron and Optimus Prime being friends and then they're not friends?
No.
Nope.
Oh no, not friendship gone.
The art style looks lame.
Frenemies.
Okay, well that didn't get you guys excited, but I bet you're excited for Rings of Power season 2. Oh man, Adam, what was your favorite part of Rings of Power season 1?
Ooh, when I stopped watching it before the finale.
What is Rings of Power? I've never heard of
it.
it.
It is the Lord of the Rings
of the
TV
Rings.
show.
Oh, okay.
It's apparently one of the most expensive shows ever made because they had to like pay for like the Lord of the Rings like license and whatnot, and Amazon put money into it. I don't know if like last year or the year before, if you were ordering packages from Amazon, you got Lord of the Rings tape on the package. It was because of this show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense.
They went so hard. Remember, like Photoshop, they made it this lady, and when you open up Photoshop, it would cut to this lady.
Yeah.
Somehow
I think it's Galadriel is her name.
Yes, it's Galadriel. But I don't know the actress's name. Somehow it got a second season. Will anyone be?
Hey, side note: this actress who she's very pretty in real life, but this is Lord of the Rings has this thing. Maybe it's an elf thing. I don't know, but much like Legolas, she looks like way better as Galadriel than she does as like human version of her. And that's how Legolas was too. He was just a stunning elf. But then you see him normally, and it's like, yeah, okay, fine.
Man, who's hotter, Orlando Bloom in person or as Legolas?
As Legolas.
It's not even a question. Katy Perry was like, I will have him. And then Orlando Bloom showed up, and she's like, where is he? Where's Legolas? It's like, what?
The only thing I'm interested to see in this is that they're finally doing a live action Tom Bombadil, who is a big character in the first book who gets left out of every film version ever.
Mm-hmm.
But they're probably gonna, if he's not singing his own name and just being an asshole, they've gotten the character wrong. So I'm only literally going to watch to see what they do with Tom Bombadil. Other than that, I could give a shit. That first season was lame. What do you think? Going down the line, Joey?
Well, just the fact that they had $1 billion invested in the movie is fucking insane to me. It just all in all, the first season, like visually, it looked fucking amazing.
It did.
I don't know a lot of the lore for Lord of the Rings, so it doesn't.
They're making it up. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, that's what I heard is that a lot.
They don't have a lot to go off.
Doesn't even go by the books.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about that, sweetheart. They have no idea.
They have like a paragraph to go off of, and they're just winging it.
But I don't know. When I first watched the first season, like 3 hours went by, and I was like, "What the fuck?" It wasn't magic brownies this time. It went by fast. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna watch it though. The first season was a lot of fun. Again, had no fucking clue what was going on until the last episode, but that's fine.
Okay, what about you, Adam? You didn't care about the first season, but now that Tom Bombadil's here, do you care?
Oh yeah, Tom Bomby's gonna bring me into this thing, of course. Here's the deal. Believe it or not, I was actually pretty like high on the show for the first 2 episodes. I thought this isn't bad. It's got the budget. It looks pretty sweet. I don't mind really any of these characters. And then it just kept getting like more and more played out. Nothing was happening at all. And storylines were just going nowhere. And I just don't like a show that treats its audience like shit. Like, hey, we can milk this out forever with no end in sight. So yeah, I did not finish the final episode. I didn't even watch. I was so burnt out with it. But I did give a pretty glowing like first impression, and everybody like makes me remember that. Remember, I still get comments like this. This freaking shill for Amazon, Lord of the Rings. It's like it was 2 episodes. They did it on purpose. you always put the first ones out right away to get people hooked, and yeah, it didn't work.
Am I a robot?
Nope,
No.
you're good.
Okay, that little icon came back and I got
Robot. You're scared out of
I
your
was
mind.
literally not talking because I was waiting for it to go away. Bit, do you care about this? Are you gonna go and watch that first season? Are you intrigued?
No, I never watched it. I'm not intrigued. And also, Tony, I'm gonna hop on to the other stream.
Because you're a
He's
frog?
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
get
cute.
it? Hop,
That's
hop.
cute.
That's
All right.
great. That's great, man. Goodbye.
Autisticboobs.com.
You didn't even say it right. You said autism boob.
YouTube.com/ASC presents.
You did an M instead of a C. Say it again.
YouTube.com/ASC presents.
No.
Autisticboobs.com.
Yeah.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Goodbye, man. Thanks for
Goodbye.
stopping by.
see ya.
Goodbye, man. Tony, I could put on my Grimace outfit so we have one person in
Oh,
an
Adam,
outfit.
someone bought Joey a Grimace outfit.
Of course.
Okay.
Amazing.
So
Someone, aka Joey.
Someone sent it to me. They run a Grimace from Joey C's Twitter account.
I wonder what this could be.
Okay, so this was announced a while ago. They finally put a trailer out for Creature Commandos, DC's Creature Commandos. Now, this is James Gunn producing.
Okay.
This is in his DC universe, and this will be connected to the mainline films. So it looks like he brought Weasel back from the Suicide Squad, and they have Rick Flag's father in the show, and things that happen here will affect the rest of the DC universe.
Ugh, gross. Is this a cartoon?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all connected. That we're still doing this connected crap with the games and the shows and the movies.
Yep, and some of these characters might appear in live action. David Harbour is apparently Frankenstein, so we might get to see Superman fight Frankenstein one day.
Do you think James Gunn is maybe second guessing this with Peter Safran? And they're like, ugh, this whole connected universe isn't really going the best for Disney. Maybe we should just do the movies being connected and the shows being kind of just companion pieces.
If they do it like comics used to do it, where like, hey, if you know who that character is, then you'll enjoy this story. Or you'll be like, I don't know who that character is, but it's not affecting this series that I'm reading. There's a way to do it with not having to make it all required viewing. The problem is Marvel wanted it all to be required viewing. And that kind of fucked them in the end. That's why I stopped reading comics. There was a period where DC kept doing big crossovers, and I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I'm like, all right, I'm done. I don't have time to buy 10 books a month. So if they avoid that, then it should be fine.
Okay, that's fair.
But I don't know. I'll give it a shot. I'm interested in James Gunn's universe that he's building. Yep. I don't know if audiences will show up for it. That's the problem. I'm thinking it will be good. I just don't know if anyone will see it. So yeah, I'll check this out. DC usually has decent animated stuff. What do you think, Joe? You care about this?
Yeah, and I think it's going to be TVMA, right? I think.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I believe it is. I saw something about that, and that makes me want to see it more. So yeah, I'll give it a shot.
What about you, Adam? Do you care about this?
No, but that doesn't mean like it's bad or anything. I just am not. I don't watch a lot of animated shows. I watched the Harley Quinn thing. That was pretty good, actually. That was pretty funny with Kite Man and all those guys.
Yeah,
wait, which one was that?
The last season was kind of weak, though, where she started going out with Ivy, and it kind of became her entire personality. Like, this is lame.
Okay, yeah.
Her dating Ivy killed that show for me, but like Bane was still really funny. Bane became the best character in that show.
Yeah, Bane was great. A lot of the characters were really funny. It's just like, you kind of lost me a bit. I'll still watch it. And there is a Kite Man spinoff, I think. I haven't checked that out yet.
There he is,
no.
Robot Tony.
Tony, I said kite, not robot.
There's a Kite Man spinoff.
I think so. It's a trailer for it. It's a really nice freeze frame of Tony, though. He looks so happy.
He does look happy, and his head's in frame. Hello, Tony.
Hello.
Oh, it just premiered, Adam. Kite Man, hell yeah.
Oh,
hello.
It just premiered on the 18th. Hello, hello, Tony. We can hear you.
Wait, the subtitle's "Hell Yeah"? That's the title of the film or the show?
Yep.
Okay, that's different.
Okay, I'm back. I obviously have nothing else being affected except StreamYard. You don't know what's going on.
Absolute
Adam's
trash.
Disapproving fucking shake.
I'm not
Tony, you are absolutely cooked right now. Your voice is gone.
We gotta let it catch up, man. So
if I could run what he's doing, I would keep going with the presentation. But this is Tony's wheel to drive.
Yeah, so we can't scroll.
Am I back?
Nope.
Yeah, kinda.
Still a robot?
Yeah.
Yep.
And Frozen.
Still really bad?
Oh, you sound
really
now.
awful.
I sound good?
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay, I turned my webcam off. This is making me so mad. After this stream, I'm unplugging everything and trying to figure out what the fuck is. This is all week now. It's driving me fucking nuts. Oh my god.
At least this is on Hack the Movies clips and streams or whatever.
What'd you call it before? Clips and trailers.
Clips and trailers. Hack the Movies clips and shit.
Okay. Let's speed this up, I guess, because who knows when this will die. The new Penguin trailer came out. Did anyone watch it? I actually watched this one.
I did not, but I'm going to after because I'm excited for this.
I have no interest in this, but that doesn't mean it's going to be bad. Yeah, it sounds boring to me.
I want to check it out. This is pissing me off. Sophia Falcone in the comics is like a 6-foot giant beefy broad.
Yep.
And both times they've done her in live action, they found the skinniest woman they could find.
Woman. Yeah.
I'm just like, what are you doing?
Is that the How I Met Your Mother actress?
I think so.
I always forget her name, but I like her.
So
I
guess
that
it's
episode of Black Mirror. That was pretty solid. Anyway,
what's her name? It's like Christina Milioti or something.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah. Kristen Milioti.
Yeah.
Sounds very Italian.
Miliani.
So yes, this is in the Robert Pattinson Batman universe. It picks up right where Batman left off. Penguin's gonna take over crime. Yeah, I care about this. I like that it's a show and not a 3-hour movie like the fucking Batman was.
Yep.
So I can take breaks.
Yeah,
I'll say I care about this because I actually really liked Colin Farrell's Penguin.
Me too.
Okay.
Me 3.
Okay. Next up, he's back, guys. Hellboy is back with a new trailer. Hellboy is a crooked man.
It's so embarrassing that this is even making the list.
It's horrible.
It looks so bad.
It's absolutely horrible.
And the last one was horrible, and this looks somehow way worse.
I still haven't seen the last one.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah,
I thought this was going to be direct to video or something, but it looks like it's going
to.
Looks like it's going to theaters, and that's a bad idea.
This looks like a fan-made thing on a YouTube channel.
Yeah. It
kind of does.
I will say the trailer they put out was better than the previous one, but I'm getting nothing from this. I know they have the writer of the comic came up with the story, but that's not enough. It just looks really shitty.
Yeah.
I don't even know why they're attempting this. Like you said, Adam, that last movie, bombed. I don't think anyone saw it. Why would they try again?
Who owns Hellboy right now? Is it in limbo or what?
What is it? Fucking Millennium Media.
Oh Jesus! So it must be up for grabs. Who had it under the Del Toro Ron?
That was New Line.
Fox?
New Line, Warner Brothers. Yeah,
New Line. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, it's a Dark Horse comic, so they don't really have like a movie studio like DC and Marvel have. So they just
Hellboy's not. I'm really illiterate with this character. Is he not part of DC or Marvel? He's Dark Horse.
Yeah, I'm sure they crossed over, but he is a Dark Horse character. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I don't think any of us care about Hellboy.
No.
Nope.
Because
I think
from the people that brought you Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think one of the main writers to that was the guy that wrote the Slayers, the Buffyverse story, and that was fucking horrible.
I never even watched it. I didn't even know what it was.
Fucking horrible.
Joey, I only care about the Buffy movie. Anything after that is garbage.
Yep.
And I think we all agree, right? Adam, you agree?
Definitely agree.
What?
That the Buffy movie is the only accurate Buffy?
I never actually watched the TV series, but I do remember kind of liking that Buffy movie when I saw it when I was like 9. I don't know when the last time was I saw it, but
There you
yeah.
go. Adam agrees with me. The Buffy movie's better than the show. Thank you, Adam.
Sure. I'll die on that hill, Tony.
Yeah.
Okay, stupid Chris Hemsworth interview footage that we can't show.
Yep.
Oh, don't worry. Netflix BioShock movie is still happening.
Sure it is.
These are the biggest things that came out of this event.
It's the one article I could find that had everything on one list. It wasn't broken up. But yeah, BioShock. I played an hour of that game in 2008.
That game's amazing. Are you serious?
I've never played it. Yeah.
I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
I borrowed it and I had to give it back to a friend, and I just never felt like finishing it. Are you excited for a BioShock movie by Netflix?
Can I ruin this photo for you really quick? This image that you have up. This lives rent free in my head. That looks like Bomberman.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, you see the eyes.
Yeah,
it's.
No,
Bomberman
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's Bomberman in a BioShock. It even looks like he has his arms down in the middle chest area, like his hands. I'm Bomberman. I love the BioShock game. It's fantastic. They've remastered it several times because it is so popular and so well beloved. Even BioShock 2 wasn't bad. It was pretty solid. I think it was a prequel. It's been a long time. And then BioShock Infinite, I didn't care for that much, but these games all have really good stories, really rich environments and characters. So if they made one well, yeah, it could be freaking great. I just don't think they will.
No.
I don't know who's making this, and it's in development. Oh, if it's Netflix, it's going to be terrible. I'll say that right out the gates. Yeah, it's garbage.
I would say if it was on any other platform, I'd give it a shot. Because I didn't play anything from Fallout, but I enjoyed the Amazon show.
Yeah,
Peacock did a good job with Twisted Metal. Me and Joey C reviewed that. But I see Netflix here, and I go, no, that's okay.
No. They have such their track record is so bad. I don't get how anybody defends their movies anymore. They always say, "Oh, you're so negative on Netflix." They don't make anything good.
Yeah.
Their shows are okay, but even that, Stranger Things is well past its prime.
Well, I can't believe they're doing another Death Note. It's like, you guys already did this and you fucked it up. Why are you doing it again?
Yeah, Stop fucked it up so bad.
Okay, this is kind of interesting.
This is the only thing I care about in the list, Tony.
Okay. So the deleted scenes for Batman Forever have been available for a while, but apparently there is a Schumacher cut with extra stuff.
Oh my god!
Yep,
it exists. Kevin Smith screened it last year. My friend saw it, and people really want to see the Schumacher cut of Batman Forever.
I need to see it.
You need to see it, Adam. Will this fix the movie for you?
No.
I assure you it will. And I'll tell you why.
So bad.
Right?
Why?
Because Blair Witch 2 Book of Shadows was fucking horrible. And then they released the Joe Berlinger edit of that, which is the director of the movie. And it makes it fucking so good. So good. So I have so much hope for Batman Forever.
Do they remove the nipples from the new cut, the Schumacher cut?
No, those are still on there.
Nipples, they have to stay. That's
and Joel Schumacher's dead, but he was very gay, man. He would be like, you keep those bad boys on. Don't get rid of that.
It's in the
will
or whatever, his last dying testament.
Yeah.
I will say, if you've ever seen the deleted scenes, there actually are they basically cut out Batman's arc and a lot of important story stuff to get to more Jim Carrey scenes. Hey, you know the famous laundry scene of Robin doing karate laundry?
Yep.
Yeah, I do remember that. Actually.
Apparently, that's not in the Schumacher cut. That must have been something they added in reshoots. They thought that movie really needed Chris O'Donnell doing nunchucks with socks.
I need that. I think everybody needs that. A little bit of Chris O'Donnell doing nunchucks with socks.
I agree.
Okay, well,
to be clear, I don't give a shit about this. I think it'll still be hot trash, but I absolutely am cool with it coming out and making the movie that should have been made the first time, or giving people what the superior version is great. The only person that shouldn't be allowed to make director's cuts anymore is Zack Snyder.
Oh god,
I agree. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm finally gonna watch Rebel Moon, and I saw that the first director's cut is 3 hours, and I went, "Oh fuck, all the way off." Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, and I think that comes out in a couple days, right?
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that. That's gonna be fucking great.
All I've been wanting to do recently is watch both Dune movies back to back, but I've had too many movies to watch, and now I gotta add Rebel fucking Moon to the list. I hate my life sometimes.
I really like the Dune movies, but they're not for everyone for sure. They're slow, drinks of water, drinks of sand, really.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. I liked them.
Yeah, I like them too.
The third act of the second one made too many changes I didn't agree with, but overall it's fine.
Oh yeah, we talked about this on your popular channel, not this one.
Fuck you. I didn't see this movie. It didn't hit Shudder yet, but apparently it's getting a sequel. This movie, In a Violent Nature, people either love or hate it.
Do they, Tony? They love or hate it?
God damn it!
Just let it catch up, Tony. It's fine. Yeah, I never saw this, but I've heard either you absolutely loved it or absolutely hated it. And I've actually heard more people say they really loved it. So I'm not sure. And I don't even know where to watch it. I haven't even looked up where to watch it, but I really do want to watch this movie.
I actually haven't seen it, so I don't have anything to say one way or the other. All I know is if it's one of those really polarizing movies, I'll probably hate it because I did not like Long Legs at all. Hated Barbarian. So yeah, it's probably not going to be for me.
So
Intergalactic, planetary. Am I right?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's not streaming yet, which is upsetting, but most of the reviews are overwhelmingly negative, which is shocking. Because like I said, most people that I talked to said they really enjoyed it. But then again, people said they liked Terrifier 2, and I fucking hated that movie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Am I still shit?
No, you're good.
You're okay. I mean, yes, but you're fine right now. Voice is fine.
Image Comics superhero noir story is getting a film noir. Is getting something called the Massiveverse from Image Comics is getting a film. Does anyone care?
No, I've never even heard of that.
I've never heard of it either. And I like Image Comics. So yeah, I'll look more into that. I don't care about that.
As of right now, at least. You might be the biggest fan. You don't know.
I'm just gonna read the fucking titles because my internet is shit. Ninja Turtles gets an opening sequence. I guess it's a new show. Do you care? Yes or no?
Nope.
It's a card. It gets an opening sequence. The hell does that mean?
They're like sharing the opening sequence of a new Ninja Turtles cartoon. Does anyone care?
Okay, no. I mean, I'm not the demographic, I don't think, anymore.
No.
New season of What We Do in the Shadows. I'm like 2 seasons behind. So when I catch up, I probably will care.
I agree. I'm also a couple seasons behind.
I don't give a shit about The Boys. I don't watch it. Do you guys care that there's a prequel coming out?
I've heard it's a really good show, but I've never seen it.
I really like The Boys. I think it's a lot of fun. I also liked the prequel show. And if they have another one, sure, I'm all in. I like that.
Apparently it's about Soldier Boy and then the Nazi girl.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Sounds like a love story.
I'm gonna bet that none of us care about Doctor Who, so we're just gonna skip all over those.
Yes, right.
Oh, guys, Solar Opposites will return for a 6th season. Can you believe it?
Whoa, that's what I've been waiting for.
You know what? Listen, maybe it gets better. I know some shows start out rough. But I tried a couple episodes and it was horrible. But maybe it got good.
I have no idea what this is. I've never.
I watched like 4 episodes and I was just weirded out.
It's just Rick and Morty again, but done much, 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 much worse. At least the first few episodes. Again, sometimes shows, especially comedies, take a good while to get their footing. Possible it did.
That's true.
Speaking of Rick and Morty, there's an anime. I don't care. Do you guys care?
No, I've actually never seen that show. So
that show's great. You should definitely watch it. Yeah, I would say you have to like either power through the first 4 or 5 episodes or just skip them because they're rough. They take a while to get their groove. But I think that show is brilliant. I love Dan Harmon's work though. Community is one of my favorites. So
yeah, I do love Community.
More of that. More of that's great.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot.
There's a new season of that Star Trek show no one watches, and everyone got turned into a Vulcan apparently.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't care.
I haven't watched Star Trek since Generations.
They really
Next Generation, not the shitty movie, but the show.
I was excited when Star Trek was making a return to TV because I think it works there, and everything has just looked abysmal. And I'm like, wow, they really fucked this up, didn't they?
Yeah.
More Star Trek news. Don't care. Oh, Star Trek is getting its first live action comedy.
Interesting.
Well, oh wait, is it okay? So it's from the people who did the animated comedy Lower Decks. That's one of the worst shows I've ever seen.
Really?
Imagine the worst version of Rick and Morty, Adam. That's
Okay.
Star Trek Lower Decks.
Yeah, that animated Yeah, I remember seeing things for that. At first, I thought you said Below Deck, which is a like a drama reality TV show that's been on for a long time, and I'm into that show now. I'm all in on that.
We're gonna skip this one so our comment section doesn't explode. This one, Adam. This one right here. We're just gonna go ahead and
so
skip
bad. I'm gonna have to enhance.
Zoom in and
Harris gets Gatecrash San Diego Comic-Con. Oh, okay.
Anyway, the Vampire Lestat is coming back with a new season of Interview with the Vampire. I stopped watching after the first episode. I was like, I'll just stick to the movie and the book.
Yeah, never watched it.
Don't care. Futurama is coming back and will probably get canceled again. Are you guys excited to see it get canceled for a 15th time?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm quite a few seasons behind, I think. Ever since their third Resurrection, I haven't really watched any of it. I have no idea if it's any good or not, but I love that show, so I should give it a chance.
I like Futurama, but I feel like they ended it fine the last time because they knew it was going to be an ending, and now they're bringing it back again.
Yeah, I thought it had a great ending, so whatever.
Okay, apparently there's a new comic where Batman is like a giant meathead.
Yeah, he is.
They're calling it the absolute Batman. There's all these absolute stuff. It feels like they're so afraid to make new characters that they're okay. Here we go. He's 6'2", 250 pounds, 20-something, taking a stab at crime fighting, and he owns a French bulldog.
Sure.
Nice.
Sure.
Yeah. Wow.
It's a top to bottom reinvention. It's like, just make another character. Stop doing this. That's why I don't like the Joaquin Phoenix Joker shit. I'm like, this isn't the Joker. Just make a movie called Sad Clown. Jesus Christ.
Mentally ill.
I don't care about any of.
That's good. I thought Joker 2 looks terrible, by the way.
It looks. I don't think I've ever seen a movie miss the mark on who their audience was. I'm like, oh yes, sad, lonely guys loved your movie and they love comics and they really related to it. And they're like, who should we market the second movie to? Theater kids and Lady Gaga fans.
La La Land.
I love Lady Gaga, but
I love La La Land, so maybe
that's a great movie.
It is.
I love
the trailer. Seriously, the first trailer though for Joker 2, I was like, this is pretty good. This is solid. And then they hit me with that second trailer. Yeah. I was like, oh God, no. This is all going to be in his head. It's all going to be some artsy bullshit. I'm out.
Yeah, I was out too. I couldn't deal. The first movie is fine, Joker name only, but I don't need a continuation.
I think it'll make a shit ton of money though. I can see it.
I don't think it's going to do near as well as the first one.
No, the first one made like $1 billion.
Yeah,
that's okay. Yeah, that's insane. But
yeah,
I could still seeing it be successful though.
I think it'll be very successful. I just don't think it's going to have the same word of mouth and excitement as the first.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to be risky and put my camera back on because I don't think we need to talk about cosplay or toys.
Okay.
Okay. I'm back, baby.
Tony, it would have been really funny if you came back on and you looked like totally different. If you put if you just put like a potato on the chair or something and be like,
you guys don't understand. Guys? When you guys were talking and I wasn't talking, I literally was like this, just staring at my router because I know as soon as this is done, I'm ripping every fucking cord out of it.
I need full bars. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Tony.
I'm like, why has this been happening all week long? I have the modem over there, the router here. So I'm gonna rip everything apart. I'm gonna go fucking nuts.
Did you try calling the internet company?
I will be doing that tomorrow. I will be doing that tomorrow. I've got to make. Yeah.
Have a guy come out. Get someone out at your house.
Yeah.
He's got the cables. He's got the shades on.
Honestly, it's this house. The internet that goes into this house is garbage, and I've told them that so many times.
I've seen some shitty internet wiring in my day, but this takes it.
I'm really.
And then
I've
flicks
told
it.
them so many times, like, can you do anything?
Starts it on fire. Sorry, it's my first day. I was trying to be cool.
Oh God.
We only got one super chat.
That's fair.
Flail.
Is the world ready for a live action Gargoyles? I'd be down for that. I like
would
that
be
show as a
cool.
kid.
Yep.
I don't really know the lore anymore.
Oh,
'cause I
not
haven't
a
watched it.
chance. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll see CGI live action Gargoyles. They'll probably ruin it somehow.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, that's it. Adam, why are you still here? I thought you had a stream.
At 9:30.
Oh, 9:30. Okay.
Oh,
my
nice.
bad.
You scared me for a really quick amount of
I was
time.
like,
Like,
no, I
I did like
scared
a
myself.
quick
I'm like,
eye dart up in my clock. Like, oh, okay. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So that was San Diego Comic-Con. I just care less. Maybe it's just is it age? Adam,
I
you're
was
like,
just thinking that.
yeah, Adam, you're in your 60s. Do you care less about this stuff as you get older? Is this something I have to look forward to?
Well, I've been dead inside for a little over a decade now, so really nothing does anything for me. We're just kind of living in our own vacuum of life, waiting for the sweet release of death to come at any moment. And if I don't wake up tomorrow, I'm cool with that. No, I don't know. It's kind of like E3. Do you remember E3, how cool it was back in the day?
I never cared about E3, but I know what it is.
I was such a nerd. I would take off work for the day. My buddies would get together. We'd game and we'd watch. Sony at one point for a few years in a row would have a live theater event. They'd rent us some theaters in every state, and you could go there and watch their E3 conference. This was a press conference that they had people at theaters to release their new games. I feel like that falling to pieces and Comic-Cons and whatever kind of stepping back a little since COVID and not doing the exciting big things they used to do is the reason I'm not as impressed anymore, because they stopped trying to impress like they used to. That's just my take. I would be excited if they put in the effort like they used to, but now we just have a few jackasses in Dr. Doom costumes, and then Robert Downey's like, I'm back. Let me put on some stupid looking shades, and this is what you get. Before COVID and stuff, that would have been like a massive thing. He would have been on a jumbotron. Jets would have flown overhead with scorpions rock you like a hurricane plane.
Remember 2008, they put like a phone number in the sky, and it was part of viral marketing for The Dark Knight. Like you would call the number. Like they did like cool shit. I used to watch like the streams and whatnot, but literally now I just do this. I wait till it's done and I just pull up an article and I just go through all of it and I go, okay.
You got to have the pageantry. Otherwise, people are just going to look online and not care.
Yeah. All right. Before I lose my mind and I have to keep my composure, Joey, that thing that we said we were going to record, let's do that tomorrow.
You got it.
I am not in the mood to be funny right now. It was really hard to do this fucking
like an OnlyFans exclusive you guys were
doing? No.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, no, there is a good Wolverine set on there now. Anyway, look, I made that costume. I had to get as much use out of it as I could. Sure. That is it for us. Adam, you're about to stream. What are you streaming right now?
I'm actually going to be talking to my buddy Joey Sasso. He just put out a movie on Amazon Prime that no one's ever heard of because he filmed the whole thing, directed, wrote it, acted in it for like $13,000. So it's very low budget. Nice. I watched it. I went in with like the scariest of expectations, thinking it was going to be complete hot trash. Joey comes from a background of, did you ever watch The Circle on Netflix? It was like a reality TV thing.
No, I didn't
watch it. It blew up during COVID. And anyways, he won it and he became kind of like, celebrity famous in that space. Got a big following. So he was able to get this movie produced. So I'm going to be talking to him about his film, helping him promote it. And believe it or not, the movie's actually pretty solid.
Nice.
It's called The Young Lion of the West, I believe. Let me look it up. It's a terrible title.
It in my wrap up, Adam?
Young Lion of the West. I hate the title, but the movie was actually pretty solid. It's only an hour and a half long, which was a beautiful thing for me to see. Like, I can get through this movie.
Nice.
I will say the first 30 minutes was really rough for me, and I was very scared to talk to him about it because he wanted an honest review. And I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna have to obviously I don't think that highly of myself. So even if I said something negative, he'll be like, oh, okay, thanks, Sam, fuck you. but he truly cares what people think about his work. So you don't want to be like horrible. Anyway, I powered through it because I had to, and it really does come together at the end. So I was very happy about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I did want to say, Adam, me and you on Friday, unless something goes horribly wrong with this piece of shit internet, should be reviewing. We should be talking about all 3 Deadpool movies.
Oh, nice. That'll be. I'm very excited for that, Tony. I'm very excited. I actually filmed a thing today, top 10 funniest moments from Deadpool and Wolverine. I got to put that one out tomorrow.
Nice.
So,
yeah, we will be talking about that, and I had something else and I forgot it now.
Are we talking about X-Men at all in that? Because you kind of hinted that we would go over through some X-Men stuff. But
well, no, I was just doing the Deadpool trilogy. I think I told you I'm a little burnt out on just regular X-Men because I just reviewed a shit ton of them.
You know, I'm gonna put cock on the table, as the expression goes. I'm a little hurt that you didn't ask me to do any of the X-Men commentary because I'm a massive fan of the Fox X-Men movies. 1, 2, that's it. And then we go to Days of Future Past. I freaking adore that movie. And then Logan, of course. So they have some really good ones. And you didn't ask me, and here we are now. Awkwardly,
I'm taking a risk with Deadpool doing it as a live episode, but usually the X-Men movies, they need to be in studio.
I'm taking a risk.
I'm taking a risk. No, dude, my Alien Isolation, Alien Covenant I did with Gil, I thought like I was gonna get so much shit for doing it as a live episode, and ended up being like okay. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't think people would like that much.
You can like pre-make these videos and just schedule them as premieres. So if you're
that's what I do already, but I just don't want to edit as much. That's why I like doing them live.
There it is.
It's a problem, Adam. I'm editing. Like I have help this month, but I'm usually just editing.
But I'm just saying, if you're worried about your internet before Friday comes around, if you need me to jump on and pre-record it, we certainly can. We can. Yes. I'll do whatever you need me to do, Tony. This is what I do. I'm a giver. Okay.
Okay. I will let you know. I will keep you up to date. I do like the super chat aspect. But anyway, that's it from us. Joey C, real quick, what do you got going on, Joey C?
Tomorrow, I got a new video coming out at youtube.com/officialjoeyc where I examine the quality of restaurants in the wonderful world of GTA 4. So
the one he did really well recently.
Did it?
It did really well.
Yeah, it got like 15,000 in like 3 or 4 days.
Joey's what's the YouTube playbook? And then they hand it to him, and then he rips it up and throws it in the trash. He's like, nope, I'm going to just do whatever the hell I want on my channel. And I respect you for it, sir. I respect you for it. This week, I'm lighting micro machines on fire and throwing them at homeless people. And then tomorrow, I'm reviewing a movie.
Yep, that's what I do.
One last thing, guys. I'm sorry. I totally neglected our Rumble audience. Let's see what the chats are like over there. There are none.
Okay, cool. Bummer.
There are none. I hope nothing bad ever happens and I have to call all in on Rumble. But yeah, that is it from us. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for tuning into the shit show. Goodbye. Oh, God, I didn't hit the button.